The squat exercise is used to strengthen the lower part of the body, namely from the feet all the way up through to the hips. Now, position of your body against the ball is so important. Fiona is currently standing with the feet on the ground, shoulder width apart, lower back is resting on the ball, with the ball again resting on the wall. What we've got to do here to readjust is just come off the wall for a second. I'm going to raise the ball up a bit. Exactly where you are there, your feet are now directly under your hips. Because what generally happens is if your feet are forward of the body, it places a lot of demand across the knee region. So coming back up here, we have the ball now. It feels weird because it actually feels like you're leaning forward, but you're actually standing quite straight. The ball's in the lower arch of the lower back. What we're going to do here is extend the arms forward. We're going to push into the ball. Now from here, we're going to curl the glutes as she lowers down and bends the knees back under the ball and back up. The legs lower to a 90-degree angle. So let's lower down again and back up. Now, Fiona's going to continue doing that exercise as I work through it, as I talk through this exercise for you. The knees, as they're going down, are aligned over the toes. So as the toes are facing forward, the knees go forward. If the feet are slightly faced out, the knees follow the alignment of the toes. So as Fiona's lowering down, she's pushing up under the ball. That way, we're getting a good workout through the lower part, especially the glutes and the hamstrings and the thigh itself. Also, we're taking the load off the knee, so maybe 2 more repetitions there. Lower down and push back up. Nice and strong. Lower down, push back under the ball and back up. Now, to increase the intensity or demand of the exercise, what we generally do is we start with the ball a little bit higher and we take the feet back even further behind the body. Just a little bit more. We feel off balance, but what generally happens is it creates a nice neutral arch of the spine as we go down. So let's lower down. The ball should raise up, right up to the shoulders this time, right up and back down. This way you're allowed to go a little bit lower and in the right position. The knees maintain a nice straight position over the toes, never forward of the toes. This exercise generates its force through the glutes by going down to a 90-degree angle. So effectively the workout we're getting is actually on the way up. This way we strengthen and tone the glute muscles. Okay, lower down and back up. Let's do 1 more repetition. So in this exercise we breathe in as we lower down and breathe out as we raise up, and just rest your arms. Just walk forward a little bit for me. Hold that position, come back onto the ball. Fantastic. So the squat exercise itself is designed to work the lower part of the body. Again, we work in a range of between 10 and 12 repetitions. How you increase the intensity is actually slowing down the exercise, so the demand is on the intensity going down slower and pushing up. To increase the intensity of the exercise, we can hold dumbbells or hand weights in both hands. That increases the weight, especially on the way up. So doing 10 to 12 repetitions really strengthens that there. Now, what I'm going to do is show you an advanced exercise, which is a single leg squat. The depth that we go down is determined by the ability of the athlete. Now, Fiona's quite strong, but being new to a single leg squat exercise, what it actually does, it takes the demand beyond probably the scope. So what we do is we won't go down too low. What we'll ask her to do to start with is find a nice neutral spine position, raise one leg off the ground only a few inches. Okay? Straight away, you've got to really focus on a strong core. Okay? Now from here, Fiona's going to only lower down a few inches, so lower down a few inches and push back up. And again, lower down a few inches and push back up. While she's doing this exercise, you can see the hips are held quite square. There's no dropping of the hips itself, and lower down and back up. This really increases the demand, because before we had 2 legs, now we're working a single leg, so all the stress is going onto that 1 leg. 1 more repetition and back up and relax. Let's try the other leg just for a couple of repetitions so you can see how it works. And lower down and back up. Just do 1 more repetition. Lower down and back up. So that's a really advanced exercise, or a single leg squat, which can be used as you increase your strength. Now, if your body position is rocking from side to side, you definitely need a trainer to help support you through that movement and readjust the body. As you become stronger and you're able to do that exercise yourself, you might work through 8 to 10 repetitions on each leg. Make sure you have a rest between each side of the body. Again, 30 to 60 seconds, just allow the muscles and the nervous system to recover.